Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm good, and my name is Vab, and what's your name?
I'm Tanya.
Where are you from? And you are from United States. I just, watched your introduction video.
Yes, I'm from Virginia in the United States.
Yeah, and I don't like, talking about general things, and I have always topic to talk, okay? And my topic will be today unemployment. And do you want to talk about unemployment?
Sure, I'd love to.
Okay, I have prepared some questions, and is unemployment a great problem where you live now?
Unemployment where I live now? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. There are a lot of people. My sister lost her job. There are a lot of people. Some work from home,
Yeah,
but some have lost their jobs. Yes.
yeah. Do you work from home?
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm from home. I teach from
Oh,
home.
this is your job. This is your only job. Yeah.
Yeah,
Teaching
I
English.
do. Yes, for now, this is my only job. Yes.
Oh, do you work for just English Ninjas or another platforms?
Yes, I work for English Ninjas and I like to the children's side as well. So I do both children and adults.
Yeah, I think it's good. And my second question will be, what do you think the role of the government is regulating unemployment situation in your country?
In my opinion, the government definitely contributed to unemployment, and I think it's the government's fault to why what's going on right now. In
Yeah,
my
what can
opinion,
they do?
what can they do about it? I think at this point, I think the government should make everyone stay home, not to go out and work right now. I think we should stay home for now, and then once the COVID-19 is, cured or once it's cured, then maybe help us get jobs afterwards. That's what I
Yeah,
think.
I think they can create new jobs, and I think they have to close some of the universities. There are many universities, and people just go to universities. Young people always study university, and I don't think that's good. If your point is not enough, you shouldn't study university. And I think government just encourage us to study university. And do you think that's good?
Yes, because my daughter, she does want to go the university or college. She wants to go in August. So I think she should. I don't want her working right now, my people. I think she should focus on school and get her education.
Yeah, everyone is studying university, but everyone can't have a good job, and that's really impossible. Because I think population is getting crowded, and we will have a lot of rivals when we graduate from university. And my department is mechanical engineering, by the way. Yeah, I am in my third grade now. And my third question will be: describe an employee the employers will never fire.
You said describe an employer that, what was the rest again?
Yeah, and I think describe an employee whom the employer will never fire. And can you describe?
Okay, I'm going to think because at first, we always thought if you join the military, then you would
Yeah,
never get fired. But now that's not true because they'll lay people off, even in the United States military. They will, hmm, a job you cannot get. I'm trying to think of one.
and I think, in my opinion, that's impossible. Yeah, because you can make a deal with employer. And if you go to the job, if you are so quality person, and they will offer you, a minimum wage, and you won't accept their salary. And maybe many engineers go to the United States to find a job. They don't want to stay in Turkey because of not their being quality. They are so quality, but they don't like their offering. And they just go to the other countries. And I think that's impossible. And I can't describe any employer, any employee. And is there equal opportunities in employment in your country?
You said equal
Yeah.
opportunities. I think there's opportunities for employment. Whether it's equal, I don't think it's equal. I really don't.
Yeah, equal. Can you see any equivalent in men and women?
Let me think before I answer.
But I think
really.
The situation is getting better. Yeah.
Yeah, I think here it's getting better between men and women. Yes.
Yeah.
But between races, no. But between men and women, yes.
Yeah, between races, yeah. I don't know anything about, races, because in Turkey we are all, white, and we don't have any racial inequality. And I can't know your situation, and I think that's really hard situation for you. And the other question will be, what negative things can be caused by working too long? Because some people work too long and their employers don't always hurt them, And I think they can't, work effectively if they work too long.
I agree, because sometimes, like here in the United States, if we work for somewhere too long, we get complacent and don't really enjoy the work and don't try as hard if we work a long period of time. You have to really love it to continue to work and be successful.
I think they should work, short. And if they work short time, and I think they will work effectively, and then they will love their job. If they force, their employee to work hard, and they won't be able to work, effectively, and their job will be empty. And that's just my opinion. But there are many, research about it. People made a lot of experiment about it, And what are the social effects of being unemployed?
A social effect is, I think that unemployment is a lot of stress. It's a stressful time, because we do focus on, well, here people focus more on material things and money. And so it's stressful when we can't buy things we want, not things we need, but things we want here. So that's what I think.
For example, my relatives always say to me, don't think about being married. The most important thing is in your life having a good job, and you have to quality. And if you have a good job, and you can do whatever you want, and it's the most important thing in your life. And people always force others to, find a job. And if you are unemployed and people will force you to find a job, they will always ask you, and did you find a job yet? Did you find a job yet? And maybe your psychology will be down. That's why in the world, people's psychology is going down, and they don't feel good, because they're unemployed, and unemployed is getting worse year by year. And after the coronavirus, it's really increased. I don't know what will happen. And what effect will early retirement have on unemployment?
I think that, well, in my situation, like my parents are retired, so they still get their monthly check every month, so it doesn't really affect them. So that's in their situation. Personally, it doesn't, because they get their check every month and it hasn't been stopped or anything, so there's no effect on their retirement.
I think they have an effect on it, because if they retire, and young people will be able to find job, because someone have to work instead of them. And if they retire, you can find a job. But for example, my father is now 56 years old, and he can retire whatever he wants, because he full to time. But if he retires, how can we study university? I have two sisters, and we have to graduate from university, and then he can't afford it if he retire. If he retires, and it's really impossible, and he can't retire in this time. And I think government should do different things. And maybe he wants to retire, but if he retires, how can we go to university? And I think it's not people's fault. Yeah, government should do different things. And is there anything good about being unemployed? This is the most strangest, question.
That's a good question. I think that I like, being at home. Everyone's spending more time with their children. I enjoy that, but some people are ready to be like, send the kids back to school and they're back to work. So the good thing is you spend time with family, but I enjoy that. So that's what I think is a good thing.
Yeah, I think that's sometimes good thing, but if you don't do anything in your home, and that's really bad. You know, if you just lie down the bed and if you don't do anything in your life, and you will get bored every day, and maybe your psychology will be so bad. And I think that there is many things about being unemployed, and you can meet with your friends, and you can go to other countries if you have money. If you don't have money, and there is nothing good, you know, about being unemployed. And if you, I don't know what's gonna happen, and people are getting, you know, unemployed, and but there must be something different, and people can work from home, people can, you know, sell some products, and people can create, you know, YouTube channels, and there is many things about, you know, making money, and we have to research them, and we have to go outside. If you're just at home, how can you learn new things?
That's true.
Yeah,
I agree, because
yeah,
I think that a lot of times we could be creative and do things, like you said, to keep us busy and find another
yeah,
source of income to get money coming in. So